Dear Tina, for a long time I have been fasting, praying, and earnestly seeking God for a life partner. My prayers are rooted in faith, as I often ask Him to choose a man for me and to orchestrate our paths to cross. One specific prayer I hold close to my heart is this: when I meet my future husband, I want to recognize him. I don't want him to simply pass me by. During one of my recent 3-day fasts, I dedicated my focus entirely to this prayer. The morning after concluding my fast, something unexpected happened. I was at a train station around 7:50 a.m., seated in the waiting area with a view of the beautiful green trees outside. I always take pleasure in nature, so I was lost in thought when I felt a sudden urge to turn around, as if someone had called my name. I did look back, but I didn't see anyone trying to speak to me directly. However, a man captured my attention as he walked toward the escalator. He didn't seem familiar, so I turned back to enjoy the view of the trees again. Yet I couldn't shake the feeling that I was meant to look at that direction. When the time came to board the train, I was surprised to find him on the same train, and even more so that his seat was right next to mine. As I approached, our eyes met, and I felt an undeniable spark of chemistry between us. He gave me a shy smile, and I could tell he felt it too. Despite the tension, neither of us initiated conversation, leaving a silence that felt both comforting and heavy. As we traveled, he eventually leaned on the table and fell asleep. I, on the other hand, was too nervous to relax. When the train suddenly slowed, he woke up and asked what was happening. I replied, I didn't know, and once again silence reigned between us. As we neared the final station, I prayed frequently, God, even though we haven't spoken much, if this man is part of your plan for me, let him ask for my number. I tried to remain calm and disinterested, allowing things to unfold naturally. When we finally arrived, I sat back to let others disembark first. To my surprise, he turned to me with a question: which of the bags is yours? After I pointed it out, he kindly offered to help me retrieve it from the overhead rack, having noticed my struggle. After helping me, he asked for my number, and without hesitation, I gave it to him. That evening, he texted to confirm I got home safely, leading to a brief conversation, but soon the silence that had characterized our train ride returned. For the next 2 weeks, we didn't speak much. Then he reached out, asking how I had been. I shared everything that was happening in my life, and he reciprocated. From that point on, our conversations flowed more easily, and we exchanged updates about our daily lives for 8 months. Although we never met in person, I learned he was facing some health challenges, and I prayed for him regularly. Despite discussing the possibilities of meeting, circumstances often intervened, either my schedule or his health. As time passed, I found myself falling for him. I believe he felt the same, yet there was a suspicion that he might have another woman in his life. I struggled with how to address this, deciding to wait until after he returned from his trip to ask him directly. When he returned, my anxiety led me to confront him. I asked, "Do you have a wife?" Initially, he evaded the question, but eventually admitted, "Yes, I am married." I haven't mentioned it until now because it never came up. The revelation shattered my heart. I had grown to love the man he was, and now faced the painful reality that he was already taken. Though I had to walk away, it was one of the hardest decisions of my life. I missed him every day, haunted by the bond we had nurtured during those months. Even after cutting off communication, I found myself praying for him. Sometimes I would mention his name in prayer, even when he wasn't on my mind. It has been over a year since I learned the truth. Yet dreams, visions, and signs about him continue to visit me. On one occasion, I dreamed I would see him in a town I was visiting for the first time, and within 30 minutes, I encountered him exactly as I had envisioned. Other dreams featured us living together, with him treating me with kindness, introducing me to his mother, and even visiting my sick father, who was thrilled to see him. All these dreams have been positive, never negative. Recently, I visited a prayer mountain, and throughout my time there, I kept seeing him in my mind. I am left feeling confused and troubled. Why does the Lord keep showing me dreams and visions of a married man when I am praying for a life partner? I am seeking understanding and guidance on this situation. Thank you. So guys, it's clear that love can come in many forms, and sometimes our heart leads us down unexpected paths. As we reflect on this journey, let's all try to share our advice to this lady. What insights do you have? How can we help her go through this situation? Remember, your words could provide the guidance she needs right now. So let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. And always thank you for being part of the Whispers in the Shadows with Tina's community. Until next time, take care.